So Sages make natural dyes that don't cost the earth. So we make these from fruit and veg waste, and we make them as a circular and sustainable alternative to the harmful synthetic dyes that are currently on the market.
So we both were on the collaborative module at LCF, and it was the Fostering Sustainable Practices one. And the idea was to come up with a sustainable business idea, kind of. We'd all been interested in the idea of natural dyes before, but I'd been looking for them to kind of work with my master's collection and was surprised by the complete and utter lack of natural dyes.
We didn't want it just to be a project. I think we wanted it to grow and be in the real world.
And it helps that we happen to get on quite well. It's terrible, we'll go to networking events and we'll be talking to each other the whole night. Being able to develop the friendship alongside the business has been really a good way of doing it.
I think we're a good balance because Alice is sort of like more technical and like looking very thoroughly at the product and our process and what we're doing, and then I'm more sort of like bigger picture, thinking about how that's going to impact things and what we're doing more broadly. Towards the end of our masters we applied for the Mayor's Entrepreneurship Challenge, so we had to do quite a lot of pitching around that. So then we'd be speaking with Francis from Grad Futures. I think that's probably where the issue of IP came up initially, because it was sort of things like, what do we share in the pitches, what do we not share?
Transparency was very important to us. And so it's getting that balance of being transparent about where our food waste comes from, but knowing that the things that will make us valuable as a company is our technology and our innovation, and so knowing where to stop talking.
So what we normally do when we're presenting pitch decks, for example, is that we will give a certain amount of information over, but if the investors want more information or more specific information about the process specifically, or our sort of like waste streams and some of our partnerships as well, we'll ask them to sign an NDA. So what made us decide to go down the patent route is I think we realised that we had something that was quite desirable to other people and could possibly be replicated with certain sort of skills and knowledge. So we thought it was really important to protect that part of the process, specifically because we have gone down the investment route. And one of the main things investors always ask us for is, do you have a patent filed? Like, what's the stage of your patent?
It's the valuation was a really important aspect of that. Hitting milestones to justify a high valuation and being able to submit patents as we go along will keep helping those milestones be something that we can say, look, we've done this, it's patent, we now have this IP. And also there's the whole licensing aspect, so not only can we sell our dyes, we can also charge a licensing fee on top of that.
Our IP filing has been expensive, like it is a real investment, but I think we viewed it as an investment like in the business, like not almost as a cost, like as an investment in the business, because it's then allowed us to get investment off the back of it.
It's a very contradicting thing, IP and sustainability, they don't seem to go hand in hand. When you're trying to do something that is for a greater good and to make a change, it can seem very contradictory to say I want to protect it and own the IP. But the reality of it, is capitalism and sustainability don't have to be so separate. You can still make change and also, support yourself and make money and reinvest all your profits back into continuing to make change. It's making sure that along with protecting your IP, when you actually approach clients and you're actually talking about selling your stuff to them, that you're working with people that understand the importance of what you're doing and are also understanding of the need to protect your IP and why. It's definitely it's something that goes hand in hand, I think, protecting your IP and also pushing for a sustainable future. Yeah.